Good Thursday morning to you, Smarties. And I've got a subscriber question, which was from Larry Pierce. This was on my comp video on Tuesday. Asked, can you explain a win-loss statement? Absolutely, Larry, I can. And we'll be right back with that. So your win-loss statement is maybe what you look at once a year, maybe you look at more often. This win-loss statement includes some columns that we'll be seeing in a second in a sample, and do a little bit of voiceover, green screen kind of work so you can see what I'm pointing at. But your basic columns are your coin in, coin out, your percent win or loss, and you'll see if they're in brackets, that means a negative. If they're not in brackets, that means a positive, and your jackpots. So this is the basic. We're going to go into a ton of detail on this. We're staying basic, all right? So coin in is the money that you've put into the system, and coin out is the money you've gotten out of the system. We're just going to use an example of a $100 budget. So let's say you put $100 in a slot machine, and you've been spinning and spinning and spinning. All that money counts as coin in. Then when you cash out, let's just say you break even, you cash out at $100. But you'll notice these numbers are not $100 in, $100 out. And you're thinking, wait a minute, this money's more than I make in a year. How'd that possible? I didn't bring that much money to gamble with. You didn't, but you did. Because as you're doing that churn, that coin in is growing. And so as I'm playing that $100 and I go up to 120, and back down to 80, and back up to 150, back down to 90, all this up and down, all that coin in, that churn is what is getting recorded. This is why it's important to use your player's card, because all that numbers gets recorded, and those numbers are actually helping you and helping the casino figure out how to best comp you for your play. When you don't use your card, you don't get any kind of, they don't know who you are, you don't get any of that tracking or anything else, and it is valuable information to see. So now the coin in, we've explained that. That's all the money you played. The coin out is all the money you have taken out / won. So $100 in, $100 coin in. You hit a one spin and you hit $20. So you cash out, and that'd be $100 in, $120 out. You have a net win of $20. Now let's say sort of the opposite's true. You put that $100 in, you cash out at 80. Now you're going to see $100 in, 80 coin out. And that's going to be your loss, $20 loss. So this is how we sort of keep track of everything in your play. So your coin in is all the money you've put in, whether or not you've put in those dollars. If you just keep playing over and over again and you cash out even, all that money has accumulated. $2 a time, $3 a time, whatever your spin is each time, that gets accumulated toward your cash in, your coin in. And then when you cash out, that is your coin out, okay? So those numbers are going to be vastly out of skew with what your actual budget is, and do not panic, that's okay. And we're going to go check out those screens right now, and we're going to see what they look like. Here we see a sample of a win-loss statement. As you can see, it lists several different casinos. These are all the casinos that would have been visited during your time. They'll all be listed on your win-loss. This is an MGM example, obviously. The coin out at less coin in, that's your plus minus. So you can see it's slightly reversed on what I explained. I said coin in first versus coin out. Everyone does it different, but all these elements are still pretty much the exact same. Plus your jackpots, so that does your differentiate between your jackpots, so that is listed separately. Then you have your estimated slot win loss. So that's what they are saying. This is what you most likely lost, and you can see those numbers are in brackets. So that means a negative number in accounting terms. Estimated table games win loss. You would have this on there. If the pit boss saw you cash in $300 and cash out $200, you would have a $100 loss. And then finally, total estimated win-loss. And this covers everything from your in to your out to your jackpots, and then your final number would be on the total estimated win-loss. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Flip the Switch is who I got that graphic from, and I am giving them credit. And that link is going to be down below. They have a written statement sort of a written of how this is all read. So if you want to go back and reference that, it's a little bit easier for you to read it up versus listen to this video. I appreciate you guys watching, subscribing. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Really helps the channel. Helps us get to that 5,000 mark like we're trying to so fast. Gamble smart, gamble safe. More coming at you soon.